does seem as if the pace of the court is much better suited to what Jansher wants to do.
13-4.
He's putting a lot of distance between Peter Nicol and the ball. And as you say, Chris, taking the pace off the ball constantly.
He's actually now forcing Peter into that same type of game there. But the difference being he's not clinical enough at the front, and the winners are coming.
14-4.
So with that deceptive winner out of the front court, game ball for Jansher for 2-love, and immediately taken across court deceptively from a good position. 17-14, 15-4. And Jansher, with his bandaged knees and palpably overweight, has really played tactically brilliantly.
Well, Jonah, Peter's really got to look for a much better start in this third game. He's got the capabilities of coming from 2-love down. The physical and the mental capabilities, that is. But with shots like that from Jansher, particularly early on, it could be hard work for him. And again, we see good evidence that the ball at the front of the court is dying quite quickly. Jansher deliberately hasn't put a lot of pace on this ball throughout the match. Just floating and lifting, pushing the ball around the court. Consequently, the bounce of the ball is not as great as Peter Nicol would like.
And yet another rally in which we've seen Jansher at his best, using his wrist to twist the ball out of one back corner and swinging it across to the other back corner, and then the faded drop shot in the front of the court. Terrific control over the pace of the game.
Again, we see Peter working hard to try and pick the pace up, striking the ball with a lot of authority. He's just struggling at the moment to get onto the ball, struggling to find it. And that really is a credit to Jansher.
Peter going for the backhand volley, but no authority in it. Very despondent body language.
Again, Peter persisting with that high backhand volley short. Hasn't really been a friend to him today. And I have to say, Jonah, I've never really seen Peter Nicol so disillusioned with himself. He really does look like he's lost for answers here.
Well, it's a little bit like one or two of his matches with Jonathan Power, Chris, where Jonathan has got on top, has forced Peter to play a game that hasn't been conducive to him on the day, and then gradually Peter has become more and more unsettled. But it has to be said that Jansher has played quite brilliantly. He's been in really relaxed vein throughout the match, and he is now at match point. Working the ball deep. Peter still trying to volley, still trying to lob. But Jansher, with that deep volley, wins yet another point and the match by 3 games to love. 17-14, 15-4, 15-3, comprehensively.
The tactics of Jansher and the success of this match are well illustrated in this rally. Lots of lifting, slowing down of the ball, taking the volley options away from Peter Nicol as much as possible. When he has a chance, chipping in forward, under full control, even at the back of the court, a nice float boast to give himself plenty of time. Another lift across, forcing the error.
Peter has plenty to think about, questions to be answered by the Scot.
Yeah, he looked as if he was playing much better today. He's playing straighter and tighter, keeping the pace off the ball, which stopped me from pushing forward and volleying a lot and putting the pace on. So, and when he did that, he got in front of me and then played a few winners. And then I sort of started making mistakes, trying to push it too hard, and then it all went wrong from there.